Today we're diving into the latest Tesla news, and there's a lot to cover. From a massive price drop on the Model Y to new requirements and programs tied to full self-driving. Two optional software features that could impact everything from how early you get updates to how much you pay for insurance. There's a lot happening right now in Tesla's ecosystem. So let's break it all down in detail to start things off. Tesla is officially rolling out a new program that many owners have been asking for, even if they didn't realize it by name. Tesla has launched what it's calling the Full Self-Driving Supervised Early Access Program. This is essentially an opt-in system that allows eligible drivers to receive early versions of upcoming FSD updates before they're pushed to the wider public. Tesla has done something similar in the past, but it was much more limited, more exclusive, and often felt difficult to access unless you were part of a small, hand-picked group. This time, the approach is very different now. Instead of waiting for a quiet rollout or a surprise update, Tesla is letting drivers request access directly through the Tesla app. The idea is simple. If you want to experience new FSD features earlier than most people, and you're willing to help Tesla improve them by providing feedback and data, you can raise your hand and join the program. Tesla describes this program as a way to experience early features before they're widely released, while also contributing to the improvement of future versions. Of course, there are some important conditions attached to this. Tesla makes it very clear that even while using these early versions of full self-driving, the driver remains fully responsible for the vehicle at all times. You must stay alert, keep your hands ready, and be prepared to take control whenever necessary. This isn't a promise of full autonomy. Tesla is careful to emphasize that point repeatedly. One of the biggest considerations for drivers thinking about enrolling is the data sharing requirement. By joining the program, you agree to let Tesla review historical vehicle data and collect detailed, unassociated information while you're enrolled. This includes GPS location data, external camera footage, and even images from the cabin camera. For some owners, this level of data access may feel like a fair trade-off for early features. For others, it may be a deal-breaker. Tesla seems fully aware of this, which is why enrollment is optional rather than automatic. Another thing to keep in mind is that early access means exactly that. You are essentially beta testing software that is not yet considered ready for a wide release. That means you're more likely to encounter bugs, unexpected behavior, or features that feel unfinished. For some people, that's part of the fun. For others, it can become frustrating, especially if a bug affects a route or situation you deal with every day. Interestingly, Tesla has also made it easy to leave the program if you decide it's not for you. Once enrolled, a new early access section appears in the Tesla app, showing your status and giving you the option to opt out. That flexibility is important because many people have experienced the excitement of early software access only to regret it. Later, when stability becomes an issue, anyone who has tried developer or public beta software on phones or computers knows exactly how that feels. So far, access to this program appears to be limited to vehicles equipped with Tesla's hardware, also known as AI4. That includes the refreshed Model 3, Model Y vehicles from the past few years, the Model S and Model X from recent production runs, and the Cybertruck. Owners with older hardware likely won't see the option yet, which reinforces Tesla's ongoing push toward newer computing platforms for its autonomy features, while the early access program is aimed at a specific group of owners. Another software update is coming that will affect a much broader audience. Tesla is rolling out Safety Score version 2.2. This update is particularly important for drivers who use Tesla insurance. In most states where Tesla insurance is offered, your safety score directly influences how much you pay each month. The higher your score, the lower your premium. And vice versa, the safety score system uses vehicle data to evaluate how safely you drive. It looks at things like how often you brake hard, how aggressively you take turns, how closely you follow other vehicles, how frequently you speed, whether you drive late at night, and even whether autopilot is forced to disengage. Seatbelt usage also plays a role. And unbuckled driving can significantly hurt your score. Even if you don't use Tesla insurance, you can still enable the safety score feature in the Tesla app. It gives you insight into how Tesla evaluates risk and can be a useful tool for understanding your driving habits. Tesla has been refining this system for years, and version 2.2 represents another step forward, according to Tesla. The updated scoring model is based on over 23 billion miles of real-world driving data. One notable change is how excessive speeding is calculated. Instead of simply flagging individual moments of high speed, Tesla now measures excessive speeding as a proportion of total driving time spent above 85 miles per hour or speeding relative to surrounding traffic. This is meant to provide a more accurate assessment of actual collision risk rather than punishing brief or situational behavior. These software updates highlight something Tesla continues to do differently than most automakers. Many features are optional, configurable, and deeply integrated into the app experience. You can choose how much data to share, which programs to join, and how much insight Tesla has into your driving behavior. In return, you get access to cutting-edge features and, in some cases, lower ownership costs. Next, let's talk about one of the biggest headlines right now, the Model Y price drop. The refreshed Model Y has been out for a little while, but until recently, it was only available in a launch series configuration with a starting price of $59,990. That made it one of the more expensive ways to get into a Model Y, especially for buyers who didn't care about every premium option included in the launch package. Now, Tesla has dramatically changed that. The Model Y long-range all-wheel drive is officially available to order in the United States with a starting price of $48,990. At the moment, this is the only trim available, but it represents a huge shift in affordability compared to the launch series. For that price, you're getting a vehicle with an estimated range of 327 miles, a top speed of 125 miles per hour, and a 0 to 60 time of 4.6 seconds. Those are strong numbers, especially considering the price point. While this is technically about $1,000 more than the previous long-range AWD Model Y before the refresh, the updated features and design make it a compelling package. If you qualify for the federal EV tax credit, the effective price drops even further, down to $41,490. That's a massive reduction compared to the launch series. And it puts the refreshed Model Y within reach for a much larger group of buyers. All told, this represents roughly an $11,000 difference compared to the initial launch pricing. Now, it's worth noting that the launch series did include a number of extras. If you were planning to add full self-driving premium paint, upgraded wheels, or interior options anyway, the launch series pricing could still make sense. Full self-driving alone can add thousands of dollars, and paint and wheel options can push the price up quickly. But for buyers who just want the core vehicle with standard options, the new pricing is undeniably attractive. Tesla isn't currently offering referral discounts on this refreshed Model Y, but that could change over time. Historically, Tesla has used incentives and limited-time offers to boost demand, so it wouldn't be surprising to see additional savings appear later. For those considering leasing instead of buying, the Model Y is now available for $499 per month, making it more accessible for drivers who prefer lower upfront costs or shorter-term commitments. As Tesla continues to attract new owners, accessories become an important part of the ownership experience. One common complaint among Tesla drivers is the quality, or lack thereof, of the included floor mats. In many cases, Teslas come with basic carpet mats that wear out quickly, or no mats at all on base trims. Considering the price of the vehicle, that's not ideal. All-weather floor mats are a popular upgrade. And after years of testing different options, many owners gravitate toward higher-quality solutions. Well-designed all-weather mats fit snugly, protect the interior from water and debris, and are easier to clean. Some newer designs even include coverage for storage areas, trunk compartments, and seat backs, which is especially useful in vehicles like the Model Y, where cargo flexibility is a big selling point. When you fold down the rear seats in a Model Y, having seat back protection can make a huge difference. It prevents wear and tear when hauling larger items and helps preserve the interior over time. For owners who use their vehicle for road trips, outdoor activities, or family duties, these details matter. Tesla has also been refreshing its paint options, giving buyers more ways to customize their vehicles. The company recently updated its black paint to a new diamond black finish, which features a deeper tone with subtle sparkle and refined flake. This color is currently exclusive to the Model 3 and Model Y in North America and costs $1,500 as an upgrade. In addition to diamond black, buyers can choose from stealth gray, which is included at no extra cost, pearl white multi-coat for $1,000, deep blue metallic for $1,000, ultra red for $2,000, and quicksilver for $2,000. While some of these colors are evolutions of previous options rather than completely new shades, they do offer noticeable improvements when viewed side by side. Quicksilver, in particular, stands out as one of the most striking options Tesla currently offers. It gives the Model Y a more premium, almost futuristic look and helps differentiate it from earlier versions on the road. Tesla's gradual but consistent updates to paint colors show that even without full redesigns, the company is finding ways to keep its lineup feeling fresh overall. These updates paint a clear picture of where Tesla is headed. The company is doubling down on software-driven features, optional participation programs, and data-backed improvements, while also aggressively adjusting pricing to stay competitive. For current owners, there are new opportunities to access cutting-edge features and fine-tune their ownership experience. For potential buyers, the refreshed Model Y's new pricing makes one of Tesla's most popular vehicles more appealing than ever. Between early access to full self-driving, updated safety scoring, and a dramatically more affordable Model Y, Tesla is once again reshaping expectations for what a modern car company can offer.